Hey guys, and welcome back to another video today in Turkey, and I'm here in Bodrum, which is the town that I'm staying in Turkey this time. So I thought I would just show you around and let you guys know what Bodrum has to offer. It does have quite a few things, even though it's small. There is a lot of things to see within the town. You have this place, which I'm now starting the video at, which is these 7 windmills that you can see. They're not in perfect condition, but they've been around since the 70s, and they're one of the most iconic features here in Bodrum, and you can find little miniature versions of them in all the souvenir shops and on postcards, fridge magnets, you name it, everything, because it's part of what the region is known for. So I thought I'd start the video here today, seeing as it's the furthest point away. To walk here from my hotel in the centre, it took around 40 minutes, so it's quite a long walk. So of course, if you're not one for walking, then I would recommend that you get a taxi, and there may also be buses that go here as well. So the windmills are mostly abandoned or in ruins, and have only partially been restored. It's also free to visit, and apparently it's best to see this place at sunset. So if you are coming, if you are one for going to places for sunset, then you should definitely come and check it out. So yeah, welcome to Bodrum. So I got to the windmills quite early. There's lots of buses and coaches turning up now, and taxis, so I think later in the day it does get quite busy. So my advice would be arrive here early morning, or of course come for sunset. I know there probably will be a lot of people at sunset, but it'll probably be worth it. So now I'm going to take a long walk back through all these windy roads to go back into the town, and there is a lot of interesting things to see in Bodrum, so stay tuned. So now I've just walked to another free place that you can enter. It's called the Myndos Gate, and it's just 2 towers here basically that are under quite a lot of disrepair, but you can actually go up the tower and you can see a little bit of a view if you're tall enough to look over the rocks. And there's also views looking at some of the villas, and you can see the sea. You can even see the castle in the distance as well. It's quite a nice viewpoint. But this is once where the Bodrum ancient city used to stand, so this was the gateway to it. But it was part of a massive city wall that once used to stretch around 7 kilometers that protected the area from invaders. Nice little place, and it's, like I say, it's free to enter. So if you did have some time spare one afternoon, you can come and check it out and have a walk around. Alright, I'm at the next stop, and this one is a really cool one. So I'm at Bodrum Ancient Theatre. You can see just in front of me here, I'll show you. I'm actually just at the top. So this is where they would watch the performances in the middle, and it's one of the best preserved. It's one of the best preserved ancient theatres in Turkey. You can go up to this point, and then past there it's all cut off. But yeah, you can just chill here. It does get quite busy. There are some tour groups that turn up, but they're only here for like 10-15 minutes and then they go. So it's really quiet now. So any time of day you come here, it'll be really nice. And if you sit in the middle, you've actually got a view looking out to the castle, so you can actually see the castle from here, as well as, of course, other parts of the town. You can even see the windmills where we started from earlier today, so you can actually see them from here. If you're getting here by yourself, like walking, there is quite a busy road you have to walk down, but if you're getting a taxi or a bus, then they stop right outside the theatre, and you can just get out from there. So there's a few ways to do it. Now I'm just on my way to the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus, and it's not far away from the theatre, but I just wanted to mention on the way there that the theatre that I've just been to is also free to enter, so you can just go in there for free. So that's 3 places in a row now where it's been free to enter. I believe you do have to pay to go into the castle, and I'm not sure about this mausoleum, but we will see when we get there. But I thought I'd just let you guys know that everywhere so far in this video has been free. So guys, there's quite a few things to see at this site, and it is 140 lira to enter. So this is the first place that we've been to so far where we've had to pay for something, but it's worth it. And if you want to learn more about the history of Turkey and all the ancient sites that used to be here, the tombs, then this is definitely the place to come to. You can see around me, we've got loads of remains that you can walk around. You can touch, sit on them, or feel them, or whatever. There's lots. And there's a bit of description, like this one here is the tomb chamber. So you can see there where obviously it's a bit more underground. And then we have another place over here that's under shelter. And And yeah, there's a little room at the top, and there's some more things to see. It is quite small, but it's still worth checking out. And actually, just outside of this place, there's a really nice shop where they sell homemade lemonade, which I highly recommend. And the lemonade, they actually have these ice cubes. I don't know if you can see them in the bottom of my cup, but they actually put mint and strawberries in the ice. Perfect drink to have. And it's just opposite the mausoleum as well. Okay, so now I've just made it to the very busy area of Bodrum where all the restaurants, bars, clubs, souvenir shops, everything is, and of course the boats. You've got the private boats and boat tours that go from here. You can go to Kos in Greece, which you will be seeing a vlog on my channel on at some point in the next videos, which I'm very excited to show you. And you can also go to a few other places as well, and there's obviously tours you can do around like some lagoons, and there's like the Maldives of Turkey. Yeah, you can choose different packages, and you've got private tours as well. You've got restaurants galore. You've got like a coffee shop over there, pizza places, kebab places, Turkish food, Italian food, lots of seafood, and yeah, just a really nice long walk. Oh, alright guys, so I'm in the castle now, just entered. And the price to enter is a little bit more expensive. It's 1,100 lira or 23 euros, so depending on what you want to pay with. It's definitely worth the entry fee because you get a lot, there's a lot to cover. So I'm going to be showing you all of that today to show you what's in the castle and if it's worth entering. So you've got the entrance just here where you come in, and then we've got lots of different places we can explore. Looks like we've got a room here, there's other places down here, and we've already got what looks like some tombs, 4 tombs there. So now, just to tell you a little bit about Bodrum Castle. It's also known as the Castle of St. Peter, and it's one of the most iconic and historically rich landmarks in Bodrum. The construction of it began in 1402, and it served as a fortress and a stronghold for the rising Ottoman Empire. And actually the knights built the castle using materials from the ruins of the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus, which is where we were earlier, where all the rubble was. So they actually used that to build part of this castle, so that's really interesting. But there's actually other things to see within the castle as well, such as a chapel that then became a mosque, and also a museum of underwater archaeology. So that's really awesome that they have that here as well. There's the chapel, which when you actually go inside the chapel that's now a mosque, it's so quiet inside, so peaceful. I can't even explain it. You have to go in there to experience it. It's like all the sound just drains away, and you just feel like you're in like this kind of sound suppressed chamber, but it's just so peaceful in there. So definitely check that out when you come in here. And then there's also multiple rooms with different parts of history of like archaeological artifacts that have been recovered over the years. And there's many rooms you can find them in, and some of them are in the towers that are on the corners of the castle wall, as well as some other little rooms in between. There's also a huge room that you can go in where you can see a shipwreck with all of the artifacts and all of the ceramics and everything that are overflowing outside of the ship, as well as other things that were recovered from the shipwreck as well. So that's also really interesting to see some marine life artifacts. And the whole time as well, you've got amazing views looking across Bodrum. So even just from where I am now, you can see the marina and all the boats on the docks there. You can see the parts of the town, all the restaurants, and it's a 360-degree view as well. So over this side, you've got some islands. Pretty sure that's Kos in the distance over there, one of them islands there. You've got the other side of Bodrum just over here as well. So yeah, the castle is in such a great point where you can see everything. So there it is, Bodrum. Just down there you can see all the restaurants, all the umbrellas of all the restaurants over there too. So now for the final place that I'm going to show you in today's video is the kind of main town area. And it's really, really nice to explore. There's so many streets you can go down. it's like a labyrinth. You can really get lost in it, and every street's got different bars. There's so many different bars and restaurants and pubs, different types of cuisine. There's so many things to explore and see, and it goes on for quite a while, so you could spend all day down there. And then of course in the evening you need to go down to see the sunset. The sunsets from there are beautiful. You know, they go down over the mountains, creating like a really nice silhouette, and everyone just kind of relaxes on the beachfront and on the waterfront where all the restaurants are to watch the sun go down. And then at night time it all comes to life because the restaurants here open quite late. So yeah, if you're coming to Bodrum, enjoy, and I highly recommend this place. I think, to give my verdict of what my favourite place was, I think the castle and the theatre were my two favourite places that I've been to, but I also love the streets and the vibe of the town overall here. So yeah, definitely come and check it out. But as always, thank you for watching my videos, and stay tuned for more coming soon. Goodbye.